Achieving a Brexit deal in 2 years would be an ambitious achievement, Professor Steve Woodcock warned, adding the UK could be tied to the European Union for years after leaving the bloc. Speaking exclusively to Express.co.uk, Mr. Woolcock said, "It is going to be ambitious, I think, to conclude an agreement within 2 years, but I think it's important to bear in mind that the conclusion of an agreement is only really the beginning," the international trade expert and LSE professor said, making sure the UK and EU keep in line with each other's regulations will be an ongoing process. Express.co UK get reaching a Brexit deal in 2 years is ambitious, Woolcock said. The conclusion of an agreement is only really the beginning, Steve Woodcock said. What matters in terms of dealing with ensuring access to markets is an ongoing process because things won't stay still. The EU will introduce new regulations. The UK will change its regulations. Therefore, all of this to ensure real access to both markets means an ongoing process of coordination and cooperation and effort to reach some sort of agreement on equivalence. The UK's trade future with the EU is the next step in the negotiation process. In December, David Davis, the Brexit secretary, said he wanted the UK to secure a free trade deal with no tariffs when it leaves the EU, branding the agreement Canada+++, but the Confederation of British Industries Director General Carolyn Fairbairn said Britain would be signing a bad deal if the government was to pursue a post-Brexit equivalent to Canada's free trade agreement with the EU. Appearing on ITV's Peston on Sunday, the CBI chief declared, "The value of our frictionless trade within the European Union is worth more than having the potentially unknown value of trade deals with other parts of the world, and as Britain's negotiators rack the brains about potential alternatives to the country's current arrangements with Brussels, Ms. Fairbairn warned one possibility would be a bad deal for Britain. Warning against such a deal, Ms. Fairbairn said, "The Canada free trade deal, we are being absolutely clear, tomorrow would be a bad deal for Britain.